All right, Syrvidas Devidas, hopefully I'm saying his name right, has signed a long-term deal to play basketball in Jerusalem. The details of the contract have not been revealed, but it is said that it will be a long-term deal, and it seemed like the Pistons going to miss out on a draft prospect in the immediate future. But let's talk about it. We back, Motor City Sports Talk. We in the building. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And one of the issues with Syrvidas and the fans were Pistons moved out of that 30th pick and moved down to 37. Well, they moved down and then traded back up with the Mavericks for Syrvidas. Syrvidas is known for being a sharpshooter out of Lithuania, left-handed guy. He just known to be a shooter, and hopefully he could have developed. But with the league, pretty much going the shooter route, most Piston fans would hope that he would come over here and do something. He came to Summer League and averaged 1.8 points a game. He's 19 years old. And maybe he just don't have the confidence. Maybe he don't believe he's ready yet. So they still own his right. So at any time he feels he's ready to come over, he can buy his contract out. So a lot of people don't talk about that. His contract probably not that heavy for the Pistons to buy, or he can buy his own contract out. I'm not sure about how it goes. But a lot of people criticize this move because they passed up on Kevin Porter Jr. And, he averaged 1.8 points in the Summer League, Syrvidas, and Kevin Porter Jr. out of UFC averaged 10 points a game in his rookie season. And obviously the Pistons are in rebuild mode, and Kevin Porter Jr. would have been a great two-guard to go along with whoever they get in the draft. May it be a point guard, may it be a big fella, may it be a swing man, a 4-3, or a twinner like Obi. So a lot of people is mad, especially now that this kid don't want to come over. But that was a cap move for the Pistons. The Pistons didn't want to get no higher in the luxury tax, and that's why they traded out of that guaranteed contract spot at 30. And, when you strap for talent, they really could have used Kevin Porter Jr. People could say, well, they couldn't have foreseen having these injuries. Blake Griffin, he been injured his whole career. You didn't let him heal. You knew he wasn't going to be healthy. You brought Derrick Rose in. We know the history of Derrick Rose. He's not going to be healthy all the way around. Like I said, Luke Kennard is another guy. He ain't never healthy. So, and then on top of that, Kyrie Thomas wasn't healthy, this season. So they really could have used Kevin Porter Jr. He a starting caliber guard in his league, and maybe a starter, all-star, down the road. And you passed up on him when you was in dire need this season. And people said, well, we could never foreseen, this type of stuff. Sometimes you got to, take the talent. Especially when you lack talent, elite young talent. But Syrvidas, maybe down the line, he build his strength up, he gets stronger, and he come over. Maybe he never come over. It's not one of the worst things in the world, but it can become progressively worse depending on how good Kevin Porter Jr. does in this league. And if Kevin Porter Jr. go crazy in this league and become an all-star, it's just going to be it's going to be on the laundry list of draft woes the Pistons then had. Passing up on Giannis, passing up, on, a number of guys. Devin Booker, passing up, on Paul George. I mean, you could just keep going on and on some of the misses. Passing up on Carmelo, Wade, Bosh for, Darko Milicic. Sometimes it's harder to take the easy play than than anything. And the Pistons just have a hard time taking the easy play, taking Luke Kennard over Donovan Mitchell. Sometimes you got to take the talent over what you need. And right now, they looked at this dude being a shooter. They worked him out. He was 19. He's supposed to be part of that youth movement. But all he known is as a shooter. That's it. So hopefully they was hoping that he'd develop his game. But I just don't think he got the confidence to come over. Remember, it's a culture shock for him. Sayoko Diombo, hopefully I'm saying this name right, he got homesick this year. To be that far away from Lithuania and get adjusted, I just don't think he was ready. I think Summer League kind of showed him he wasn't on that level yet. So it is what it is. But this pick gonna be compared to Kevin Porter Jr. Now, if he come over and Syrvidas do some crazy stuff and go crazy and shoot the blood out the ball and he contribute to the Pistons, this would be forgotten. If he never come over and Kevin Porter Jr. turn into an animal and he turn into a star or a good serviceable guard, it's always be compared, and over a couple luxury dollars. The luxury didn't matter when he took on Blake Griffin, kept Andre Drummond and Reggie all through the previous season, why do a rookie contract matter that much? That was my whole thing to it. You took on the Tony Snell contract, to get one of those picks. I forget what the Tony Snell. Yeah, to get the 30th pick, you took Tony Snell contract. But hey, it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think. Check out our Piston playlist. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out if you got business, question, inquiry, response shit. Want to make a donation? Cash out, PayPal description. Let me know what you guys think about this scenario. We got.